Hello and welcome to Glorified Gutsy Gaming. I'm Jake, and today we are unboxing Scott Demers' Hellenica, Story of Greece from Mr. B Games. It is quite big, as you can see. It's very thick. It might be one of the biggest games I have. For 1 to 7 players, 2 hours, ages 14 and up. Welcome to the Aegean Basin at the dawn of the civilized world. The explosion of creativity and violence that defines our perspective of ancient Greece is about to occur. Worship the gods and invoke their assistance. Research advancements that further your people's ambitions. March your troops or sail your fleets to capture your enemies' cities. Can you guide your civilization during these turbulent times? Will you be a footnote in history or something more? Will your vision of Hellenic civilization be remembered for all time, or will you be a stepping stone for another? Be remembered. Hellenica, Story of Greece is a 4X game that includes groundbreaking AI for games with fewer players, including solo play. 156 detailed city upgrade miniatures, 7 mythological creature counters, 245 unit counters, 198 cards, 190 commodity tokens, 90 temple markers, 148 tokens, 1 double-sided game board. I opened the minis and that were in a whole separate box in a different video. Just because of how large this is. Alright, we have a nice thick book here. The back has city upgrades, turn sequence units. Welcome to Greece. Object of the game. To win the game, a player must complete a combination of public and private goals shown on objective cards that represent the ethos, beliefs and ideals, and pathos, passion, and emotions of the Greek people. The first player to satisfy any 3 objectives at the end of a game turn wins the game and is remembered throughout history as an ideal representation of Greek culture. We got setup, picture of our board with Greece, with Troy on this side, turn sequence, at the different areas, world events, combat, mythological creatures. Games with less than 7 players, which I imagine will be a lot of them. Each player should select a home city that is within 3 or 4 areas of as many other players' home cities as possible. Once all home cities are selected, any land or sea areas more than 2 areas away from any player's home city are impassable. They may not be entered by any player at any time. The player should then play the game as normal, being sure to set up the chaos track appropriately for the number of players in the game. And then they've got advanced rules. Continues. Still. So, a good amount of pages here. Advanced rules still. Then we've got references. Alright. So now we've got some scenarios. Peloponnesian War. I hope I'm saying that right. So this is a co-op 1 to 3 player scenario. That's pretty cool. And a quick reference. AI players and world events. So we've got an advancement board kind of here. We got advancements favor philosophers, commerce supply, AI turn, the different groups. This is grudges. But Athens, Sparta, Corinth, Corcyra, Thebes, Byzantium, and Troy. Now we've got a bunch of tokens to pop out. The second sheet looks the same. The third sheet a fourth. A fifth. And that is all the tokens, at least so far. Now we've got different location tiles. Athens, Argos, Apollonia, Anactorium, Amphipolis. Some hard ones in here. Abydos, Acanthus, Amphitheotia, more locations: Delphi, Delos, Corinth, Corcyra, Chios, Chalice, Byzantium. Some more: Lorima, Lindus, Leprium, Larissa, Ithaca, Heraclea, Holocarnessus, Epidaurus, Limera, Mount Olympus, Mykonos, Methydrum, Methena, Melos, Megara, Marathon, Macedonia, Perinthos, Pella, Penactum, Olynthus, Olympia, Napata, Maltus, Mytilene, Mycena, Sine, Salamis, Pylos, Pedna, Botidea, Gladia, Phoca, Phyllis, Pharsalis. I did not expect that this would be this challenging. Troy, Thermopylae, Thera, Thebes, Sphaeria, Sparta, Sardis, Samos. Oh, we got Ambracian Gulf and Icarian Sea with some more tokens. More tokens with different gods on them. And then these are the mythological creatures, which we all have. I think there's minis for all these. Ugh. It just quite literally does not fit. And it doesn't bend in a way to show the top section very easily. And it doesn't help that it's double-sided. Now this bends a little bit better to see it all. Alright, well, put this monster away now. And then we have the different faction boards. Athens, Byzantium, Corcyra, Corinth, Sparta, Thebes, and Troy. You can see actions, train, supply, advancements, engineering, mining, siegecraft, wonder, government philosophy, citizenship, spiritualism, law, trades, merchants, self-sufficiency, agriculture, the arts, naval tactics, copper banding, brilliant admiral, trade routes, military logistics, phalanx, tactics, brilliant general, leadership. It's the other side. It's kind of like the box. Got different color cubes. There are 7 of them. Red, brown, pink, black, white, blue, and green. Plain brown cubes. And then a bunch more of the same colored cubes for the players. We've got different colored dice. green, red, and blue, and then there's one yellow one. That one has 2 pluses, 1 plus, 1 minus, nothing, nothing. So a couple of those. Blue has 4, 2, 1. Looks like a regular 6-sided die. Red has 1, 2, 5, 5, 3, and 4. And green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's regular. And then we've got different buildings and such. They look like castles. These look like faces. Courtyards. That's more, they're a little different. Looks more like a regular building. These are a tad smaller. It's like several smaller buildings. And these look like rulers or statues. Alright, and then there's 2 things of cards. So a lot of cards here. So I want to go the other way. There's a lot of these. These are different actions or characters. So that seems like a person, assassination, bolt of lightning. Colony, Consult the Oracle, Cyclops, Demobilization, Disaster, Earthquake, Egyptian Invasion, Egyptian Support, Epic Poem, Eruption, Evil Omens, Flood, Good Omens, Heresy, Hippodamus, Humane Labor, Hydra, Immigrant Influx, Macedonian Drills, Medusa, who I couldn't remember the name of in that other video to save my life, Mercenaries, Minotaur, Olympus Awakens, Peace of Nicias, Persian Civil War, Persian Invasion, Persian Loan, Deity of the Gods, Plague, Popular Uprising, Premonition, Scylla, Socratic Pursuits, Solon Reforms, Sphinx, Strategic Shift, The Games, Silence, then we have objective cards, Adulation, Argosy, Chaos, Culture, Development, Education, Enlightenment, Knowledge, Legacy, Loyalty, Military, Deity, Prestige, Production, Prosperity, Scholarship, Seafarer, Strength, Valor, Wealth, Ascendancy, Commune, Conquest, Destruction, Domination, Empire, Expansion, Sanctuary, Sea Power, Wonderment. And then we've got 3 basic AI deck cards. To the Sea, Trieme Rush, Wonder of the World. And then we've got one last big set of cards here. More basic AI deck. Balance, Basic Academy, Basic Barracks, Basic City Walls, Basic Commerce, Basic Docks, Basic Stables, Basic Temple, Caravans, Cavalry and Hoplites, Cavalry and Ships, Cavalry Rush, Double Academy, Double Commerce, Double Temple, Equilibrium, Expansion from Across the Sea, Great Leader, Here Come the Heroes, Heroes and Walls, Hoplite Rush, Hoplites and Cavalry, Hoplites and Ships, Learned Ways, Peace Dividend, Ships and Cavalry, Ships and Hoplites, Thinkers and Heroes. And the rest of these, I think, are different gods and such. Aphrodite, Zeus, Poseidon, Hermes, Hera, Hades, Demeter, Athena, Ares, Apollo, and then we've got another set. Let's see. Yeah, so it just cycles. So I'm just going to run through these in case there's anything different. Doesn't look like it. It looks like the rest are all the same. Yeah, the rest are all the same. Alright, well that is everything in and on the box of Scott Demers' Hellenica Story of Greece. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.